More often than not, I feel that police officers do get they get off a lot more than they should be not getting off.
I feel like now would be the time to possibly start like locking down and actually like trying to make things fair across the board.
Fair is fair, right is right, wrong is wrong, and everybody deserves a fair shot.
If you hurt people, you have to be held accountable, and I think police officers doubly have to be held accountable, otherwise you don't feel safe.
I believe in our justice system, and I believe it's possible for anybody to get a fair trial.
Well, that criminal justice system is certainly top of mind for many Americans because of the crisis in Baltimore, and we just heard from a lot of those on the streets of Washington, D.C. But now, we turn to a man who was seen on the streets of Charm City, leading his constituents, calling for peace, a bullhorn in hand, and not backing down.
That man is Congressman Elijah Cummings. He joins us now from his city, Baltimore. Welcome, Congressman.
It's good to be with you.
So tell us, what do you hope happens in this new federal Department of Justice investigation?
Well, first of all, we are at a point of what I call a transformative moment. We have a situation where clearly we have a police department that has admitted that they did not strap this young man, Freddie Gray, in consistent with police procedures. They also have admitted that they did not provide him with appropriate aid when he requested it. And the city of Baltimore has spent over the last 4 or 5 years, $6 million in settlements. So we have a moment now where we realize that we have a problem, but now we've got to make sure that we get as much information as possible so that we can transform our police department so that it might be a model for the country and be the elite of the elite.
You know, Congressman, in Baltimore, you got a black mayor, you got the black police commissioner, 3 of the officers charged are black. Doesn't this go way beyond issues of race?
Oh yeah, no doubt about it. This is systemic issues here. And that's why the patterns of practice investigation is so important. A number of police officers have come up to me and said, Cummings, thank you for requesting the patterns of practice investigation, because they don't feel that we can get to the bottom line of things that have been going on for years without having an outside entity like the Department of Justice come in and basically go through records, interview folks, even folks who don't want to be interviewed, and get the information that they need. And so with this patterns or practice investigation, hopefully the Department of Justice will come back with recommendations so that we can create a department where those folks, police officers, won't be fearful of coming forward, and they'll be able to be a part of the kind of organization they want to be a part of. But more important than all of that, we'll be able to make those changes to establish trust between the public and the police. The public needs the police, and by the way, the police need the public to resolve crime. Well,
speaking of that, Congressman, did Marilyn Mosby, the chief prosecutor in Baltimore, move too quickly, especially now that you're getting so much legal pushback from that police investigation regarding the severity of some of those charges?
Well, I practiced criminal law for over 20 years, and I can tell you, and I also know Marilyn Mosby. She lives within a few blocks of me, a member of my church, and a woman of highest integrity, and one who is an outstanding legal expert. And I said before she even made her decision, I didn't know she was going to make a decision this quickly, but I said before she made the decision that whatever decision she made, based upon what I know about her, I would be satisfied with that decision. And I am. Now we need to watch the wheels of justice roll forward. Keep in mind that a lot of people did not know that she was conducting her own investigation simultaneously with the Baltimore City Police Department. So she had all the information that the police department presented to her and more. So she was prepared to present her charges. She did it. She did it in a very thorough way. And so I think that, again, now we have to allow the wheels of justice to move forward as this is something that happens all the time with people who live in my inner city block of Baltimore.
Congressman Elijah Cummings, thanks so much for joining us.
We appreciate it.
My pleasure.